Hello guys, and welcome to another video on DJ Vlogs, and welcome back to the 91st episode of the Now Update. Today I've got quite a lot to talk about, so let's jump in with all the latest Now That's Cycle music news and updates. So first of all, I'll talk about the upcoming albums that are due to be released. So the only album that's left to be released is Now That's What I Call 80s Dancefloor, and that is due to be released this Friday on the 22nd of April. If you would like to pre-order that album, you can pre-order from all the usual places, so Amazon, HMV's website, and of course Now Music's online store. And when the album's out, you'll be able to get in supermarkets and HMV stores. So of course, as I just did say there, we've only got one album left to be released this Friday. So I expect that this week we'll have an announcement on a new Now album. If not this week, then most likely next week, but I really do expect it will be this week, and I really can't wait to see what album they announce. Now there is something I do want to mention. It is unrelated to Now Music, unfortunately. On Saturday just gone, so on the 16th of April, it was my channel's 5th anniversary. It was exactly 5 years ago on Saturday that I created my channel, and I've of course been creating content on it ever since. I can't believe that it's been 5 years I've been on YouTube. It seems crazy. In fact, I've been on YouTube for longer than that. I've had various other channels before this channel, in fact, so I have been on YouTube longer than 5 years, but with this channel it was 5 years ago that I created this channel on Saturday just gone, of course, on the 16th. And of course I did post on my social medias about it. I of course did put up a community post on my YouTube channel as well, which many of you would have seen on Saturday. But I just want to thank you so much for all the support over the last 5 years. It's been incredible, and here's to the next 5 years on YouTube. So now let's have a look at all the Now That's What I Call music albums in the official top 50 compilation album chart. This is where I look at all the Now That's What I Call music albums that feature in the official top 50 compilation album chart, which is updated every Friday, and I upload these episodes every Monday. So at number 1 we got Now That's What I Call music 111. That's a new entry there at number 1. I'm so glad that's gone to number 1. I wasn't too sure if that would get to number 1. Of course, most now numbered albums, as soon as they get released, they do go straight to number 1. But because Encanto's been number 1 for quite a while now, I think it was number 1 for in the region of maybe like 12 or 13 weeks at least. It was at number 1 for quite a while. I wasn't too sure if this would be able to push it off, but luckily it has. It's gone straight to number 1, and I'm so glad that it's at number 1. We can just hope that it will stay there. I expect it will. Normally when now numbered albums come out and go to number 1, they stay there for quite a few weeks. I think sort of the average is around about 6 or 7 weeks, sometimes longer. So let's just hope that that can maintain its place at number 1 next week. At 3 we got Now That's What I Call music 11, the re-released edition. Again, that's another new entry there at number 3, which has done very well to get to number 3. I was expecting that to do very well and get into the top 5 like it has, and I'm glad that's got to number 3, and it's done very well. At 14 we got Now That's What I Call music 110. That is unfortunately down 4 places this week. I was expecting it to move down a few places this week. Of course, Now That's What I Call music 111 has entered the chart, and I was expecting it to drop down a few places like it has this week. I'm really not too sure if it will make its way back up into the top 10. Of course, it has been in the chart for quite a while now, and it has done incredibly well on the chart, but I doubt that will get its way back into the top 10 or even move up a few places. So we can just hope that that either maintains its place or doesn't drop down too far over the next few weeks. At 19 we got Now That's What I Call 70s pop. At 28 we got Now That's What I Call punk and new wave. At 34 we got Now That's What I Call electronic. At 35 we got Now That's What I Call 12-inch 80s remixed. At 37 we got Now Yearbook 1982, and at 46 we got Now That's What I Call rock 2021. So those are all the Now That's What I Call music albums in the official top 50 compilation album chart, which is updated every Friday, and I upload these episodes every Monday. So this week we got 9 Now albums in the top 50. Last week we didn't in fact have 7. Of course, we have gained 2 more albums. Those 2 more albums being Now That's What I Call music 111 and Now That's What I Call music 11, the re-released edition. And this week the albums are doing a little bit better. The statistics for the Now albums in the top 50 this week are: we've got 4 albums going down, we've got 1 album going up, we've got 2 no movers, and we've got 2 new entries. Again, those 2 new entries being Now That's What I Call music 111 and Now That's What I Call music 11, the re-released edition. But the albums are doing much better this week. I'm glad we've only got 4 albums going down. I believe last week I think we had about 5 albums moving down. The last few weeks we had about 5 albums moving down. Of course, we've got 2 new entries this week, and of course we've got 2 no movers and 1 album moving up. We can just hope that more of those start moving up, but this week they're definitely doing better than they were last week. But let's hope that those 4 albums that are moving down will either maintain their place next week or hopefully move up. So that is it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please make sure you give me a massive thumbs up. Be much appreciated if you do. Also, make sure you subscribe and enable notifications to be notified every time I release a new video, and make sure to follow my Instagram, my Twitter and my Snapchat. That'll be just aside right there, and links to all my social medias will be in the description down below. Make sure you go follow up on all of them. And guys, I'll see you soon for another YouTube video.